What's going on, everybody? It's Matt Faircloth. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm not going to sing to you the whole time. I want to talk to you guys about multifamily. But before I do that, I want to welcome you guys and let you guys know how excited I am. Let me turn my audio off.
I'm not gonna.
Sorry. I want to tell you guys how excited I am that you guys are here, and I want you guys to tell Facebook and YouTube and all those vehicles how excited you are for being here. So what I want you guys to do, in whatever medium you guys are watching this, if you're watching on Facebook, that's awesome. If you're watching on YouTube, that's awesome as well. And if you're watching on either one of those, we're going to have a little competition between those watching on Facebook and YouTube, which we're going to do a start right now. I want you guys to take a minute and like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a something. Give it a little sugar on Facebook, which could be a thumbs up or a heart or whatever. And on YouTube, do the same thing. Because what that does is that tells those mediums, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, it tells, hey, YouTube, Facebook, or even if you're watching on the BiggerPockets website, I like this video and I think you should show it to more people. And they will. And these algorithms that watch these things say, hey, that person, Joe Smith over there in Albuquerque, New Mexico, likes this video. And so I'm going to show it to more people, and it'll help propagate the BiggerPockets message and propagate what you're up to and tell more people what you're doing, and it'll tell other people how awesome BP is and all that. So take a minute and just like this. We got lots and lots of comments pouring in. Newbie from Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, Marco. Hey, everybody watching on Facebook as well.
Just like it.
Hey, everybody watching on Facebook and everything like that. I love that you guys are watching and everything like that. I love you guys and love your comments. Currently, we've got way more people on YouTube. YouTube is smoking it. Facebook, you guys got to catch up because YouTube is blowing out on this thing. Facebook, you guys got some catching up to do. Facebook, I know you are where it's at. I got some thumbs up coming in on Facebook too, but YouTube is absolutely smoking you guys right now, Facebook. So I hope you guys can catch up for those of you guys watching there. Either way, here's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to give you guys some nuggets, all right? I'm going to give you guys some quick tips for investing in multifamily. And the reason why we're having this conversation is because I want to invite you guys to today, right? I'm having a free webinar on BiggerPockets. How much? Not 10,000 to run to the back of the room to do some boot camp. Not 2,000, not 200, not $10. Free. A free webinar tonight on investing in multifamily apartment buildings. You guys need to be there. This is just one of the many giveaways that BiggerPockets does as a thank you to its community to get more people excited and aware of BiggerPockets. So tonight, you guys need to go to biggerpockets.com/webinars to register for tonight's webinar. And it's going to be on multifamily investing. It's about an hour and a half program, and it's full free. So you guys need to go. While we're talking right here, go to biggerpockets.com/webinars and register for my webinar, which is tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to talk all about multifamily investing. So do that now while we're talking. And I'm going to give you guys a few tips on multifamily investing. And in between each tip, you guys can jump in and ask some questions, and I'll try and give you guys some shout outs and give you guys some high fives and all that cool stuff while we're doing the conversation, okay? Cool. Thumbs up, Devin. What's up, Devin? What's up, Tony? A few shout outs here. Ricardo from Puerto Rico, man. Hey, Charlie from Lexington. I met you a couple weeks ago. It's at 8, so Pavel, it's 8 o'clock tonight Eastern, the webinar is. Go to biggerpockets.com, Pavel, right now, biggerpockets.com/webinars, and you can sign up. So, dude, Taylor, that's great. Taylor's got his whole team reading my book, Raising Private Capital. You're the man, Jerry Mills. You are the man. I don't care what they say. You're the man. So here's the first tip, guys. Let me get into some education, okay? So for those of you guys that are looking to buy multifamily, it's very important to understand something. You cannot play in every market in the U.S. There's just too many markets for you guys to invest in. And that doesn't mean that you're going to miss out or whatever. It means you need to focus on a few markets. I met somebody at a networking event a couple of weeks ago, and I was talking to him. He says, looking to invest in multifamily, just getting going. Totally great. Awesome. Just getting going is an okay place to be. But he told me he was searching right now in 26 markets across the U.S. I can tell you that's like 25 more markets than he should be in. Okay. And I told him that direct is that that's just too many markets because you're not going to be able to track all the things that are going on. You're not going to be able to get well connected and well networked. You're not going to be able to go do a deep dive on all 26 markets. You shouldn't even be in 5 markets. If you guys are newish to multifamily investing, even if you have a few properties already in multifamily, the best way you're going to grow and scale is by picking a market. And maybe two, but maybe just a market would be even better. And drilling into that market, getting to know brokers, getting to know people that are active in that marketplace, getting to know who already owns multifamily in that market. And you can get to know those people by going to the BiggerPockets forums because there is a forum for each major metro in the United States. So if you're investing in Miami, go to the Miami forum and start posting, hey, who's active in multifamily in the forums? And guess what? People start commenting, I am, hey, you should come down for a meetup group. And before you know it, you get to meet other people that are active in that marketplace. Great way to get to meet people. You can also drill in and get to know every broker. You can drill into the market physically and get to know where the good neighborhoods, bad neighborhoods are. And if you do enough deals there, we're buying in Lexington, Kentucky, and we're starting to get off the market deals for stuff that's not even listed. And it's not because there's anything special about me. It's because I'm very active in Lexington, Kentucky. That's one of the markets we've chosen. And so a lot of the brokers know we're active there. I've met with most of them face to face. And so we get off the market deals only because we chose a market and drilled heavy into it. You guys need to do the same for a few markets. If you guys want to do a little shout out on Facebook or YouTube, shout out which markets, one market you guys want to focus on right now. Michael. Cool. And Michael will be at the webinar. Go to biggerpockets.com/webinars, plural, right now to go and register for my webinar tonight on multifamily. But everybody do a quick shout out right now. Say one market you guys want to commit to investing in or doing research in or drilling into. Okay. Shout out some markets. I'll give you guys some heat here. New Jersey is not a market, my friend. I need to hear a city in New Jersey and not even a city in New Jersey specifically, because you know what? New Jersey, and I used to live there, so I know it very well. New Jersey is actually a derivative of 2 places, New York and Philadelphia. And so if you're looking in New Jersey, and also there's Atlantic City too, which kind of is its own thing. But if you're looking in New Jersey, you are either in the Philadelphia MSA or in the New York MSA, and there's kind of that weird spot in the middle that's New Jersey by itself. But you should be more specific than that, real bottom line. I got Memphis. Troy's going to go walking in Memphis like the song. Daniel, Wichita, another song about that. Fresno, Round Rock, Austin, Anchorage, Alaska, Lonnie. I love that. I love that, man. Guess how many other people are shopping in Anchorage, Alaska? Maybe just you, and that's okay. You're going to get, like, if you really drill into Anchorage, Alaska, Lonnie, you will be the one person that brokers call when they've got something going on there. And there's got to be an employment base. There's got to be a reason why people want to be in Anchorage, right? And there's a lot of people that live there. Great for you, man. I love that. Melina, Norfolk, Virginia. Champlain, I think, Lamont, you're trying to say Champlain, Illinois. Newark. There you go, David. Orlando. Lots and lots and lots. Portland. Easton, Pennsylvania. I got family there, David. That's a good one. I need Indianapolis. We got lots of ones. New Jersey, Michael says. Lots and lots of good stuff. By the way, Facebook, you guys still need to catch up. Just so you know, YouTube is absolutely just they're blowing up on comments, they're blowing up on likes and stuff like that. Wait, let's see. YouTube, I got 33 likes. Facebook, I have, how many likes do we have on Facebook? Not many, man. We need more. Facebook, you guys need to take a moment and like this video because YouTube is absolutely blowing you guys out. They really are. I want to see lots of thumbs up and hearts going across the screen right now. I really do. Because you're better than that, my people watching on Facebook. There you go. There they come. See, YouTube, they're starting to eat your lunch. You better watch out because the Facebook people are coming after you. Let's see, Chicago, Pavel, I was in Chicago a couple weeks ago. It's a great city. I heard you guys got to work out the real estate tax situation out there, and then that'll be a phenomenal place to invest. Bronx, New York, Santos. I love that, man. Zephania, California is way too large of a market. You got to pick one city in California that's the bigger MSA there. Springfield, Massachusetts. Awesome. Lots and lots of great cities are getting thrown out, guys. And now just go and drill in that market. Make a commitment to yourself that you're going to get to know every broker that's got a property listed. You're going to get to know every property, every property in that city that is above, say, 50 units or in your deal range. And there's ways to find off the market deals. I'm going to be doing a thing with Sterling White here on BiggerPockets, and we're going to be talking about finding off the market deals, and that which is going to be super exciting. So check that out. One more plug. I'm doing a webinar tonight for BiggerPockets, which is full free. Go to biggerpockets.com/webinars, biggerpockets.com/webinars, and you guys can check out my webinar on doing apartment building deals. So take a moment and register for that right now. I want to see you guys there. Here's the next tip for multifamily investing, okay? You guys can buy a property and have the best laid business plan down for the property and the best laid, like, listen, this is exactly how it's going to go. We're going to raise rents and we're going to change this and we're going to do some renovations and we're going to add a little dog park or whatever it is. But without a really good property manager, not a really good, but a great property manager that's able to collect rent on time and lease units on time and really be on point with their marketing for your property, without a great property manager, your business plan is going to be not so much. It's going to fall apart. So property managers are key. And once you guys pick your market, the next step is to get to know who all the active property managers are in that marketplace. Get them referrals, get some different reasons why they're great, and choose which property manager you want to work with before you find a deal. I've seen too many investors that go out and get a deal under contract and then go and find a property manager. You guys need to do this the other way. You need to find the market, then find your property manager, then find a deal. Because the property manager themselves will help you vet that deal. They'll go look at it with you. If you pick a really good property manager, they'll go and walk all the units and do a lease audit for you. Maybe even for free, they'll do these things. I get my property managers do this kind of stuff for free when we buy a property. And so get a great property manager that's willing to help you guys do your due diligence, and that manages other properties that are similar to the size that you're looking in. Property managers are key. You need to find them ahead of the game. If there are property managers on this webinar right now or on this Facebook Live or YouTube right now, just say, hey, I'm a manager, and I'll give you a shout out. You don't even have to manage multifamily, but I want to give shout out to my property management peeps on this cast right now. So if you're a property management company or if you're a property manager yourself, give me a little love. Say hey, I am, and I'll give you a quick shout out, okay? Because there's nothing like a shout out on a Facebook or a YouTube Live, right? So opportunity zones. I don't know much about opportunity zones, Zephania, but that's okay. I'm not much of an opportunity zone investor, so I wouldn't be able to say on that one. Hey, Andressa, how are you? That's for webinar tonight. Victor's looking for a nugget. What kind of nugget you want? I'm a manager, agent in development. David is an agent. Shout out, David. I've been looking for property managers and investors on BP. Look me up, people, says Josh. Look Josh up, everybody. There he is. Hey, Andressa, best construction manager and also podcast guest. There she is. Hook up with Andressa Godelli. Everybody, get her. Fair Lawn, New Jersey, Michael. Oh, Niles, you're a property manager in Denmark? Out of the country. I love that. I'd like to learn more about investing out of the country. I'm sure there's great markets outside the U.S. that you guys can invest in. Andressa, you have the hearts and thumbs up blowing up right now. I guarantee that's you. It's not because of me. It's for you. Hearts and thumbs are blowing up for you right now. And it looks like Facebook has just surpassed YouTube on thumbs up. So if you guys are now watching on YouTube and you guys gave this, if you've not given this a thumbs up yet on YouTube, you need to take a minute and give it a thumbs up because Facebook just passed you. So you don't want to make the people on Facebook make you look bad. So, and they're continuing to do it. Lots of more thumbs, lots of more hearts. You guys don't want that. Whoa, Niles, you guys can borrow money for 1.5% in Denmark with Niles. There you go. Good source for GC Bird. You can go on BiggerPockets and look on and type in contractors, and there is a contractor database on BP. They haven't been vetted by BP. They've just registered themselves with BiggerPockets. But these are they at least are tech savvy enough to know how to register themselves on a website. So I like working with tech savvy contractors, so that could be a good resource for you. David, you can manage yourself. If you want to manage a mid-sized multifamily yourself, like a small apartment complex, there's no reason why you can't do that. Maybe you can handle the books and do leasing yourself, and then on the maintenance side, maybe have a maintenance person that goes and does the repairs and renovations for you and stuff like that. That could be a way to go about it. Very, very possible to do that yourself. No reason why you can't. Cool. You're welcome, Bird. Victor, I have a single family that I'd like to rent out once my year is up. Single families are worth it. A lot of people own single family and do really well with them. So, cool. I'm an agent, man. Okay, David, I already gave you a shout out. Cool. All right, here we go, guys. I've got number 3 going on here. Okay, number 3, the third tip. And I want to mention one more time that you guys can go to BiggerPockets.com /webinars. BiggerPockets.com /webinars. And you guys can register for my webinar, which is tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, you guys can go and register and be on my webinar tonight. Even if you can't be there, you guys want to register for the webinar, because you're going to get an email recording of the webinars that you can watch later. You can watch it till Wednesday at midnight, right before the 4th of July, okay? And you can learn about your independence and through real estate. There you go, Independence Day. You get it? So go to BiggerPockets.com /webinars, and on that webinar, I'm going to talk about some really interesting stuff. Here's 3 things I'm going to talk about. Number 1, there are 4 ways you guys can get involved in multifamily investing. I've seen multifamily be a team sport, okay? There are 4 members of that team, and I'm going to talk about each of those 4 members. They're very different people, and I'm going to talk about those 4 people on the webinar. Go there for that. I'm going to talk about the 3 criteria you have to consider when you buy multifamily, 3 factors that are absolutely pertinent criteria for buying multifamily apartment buildings. You want to just go to the webinar just for that too. And we're going to analyze a real deal together. We're going to analyze a real property using a calculator. We're going to go through a deal and go through the analysis of a multifamily property. So those are 3 reasons why you guys want to be on the webinar. BiggerPockets.com /webinars, and register for it now. And you guys can be there tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, or watch the recording between now and Wednesday midnight. Okay? Now, the last tip that I have for you guys, and this kind of ties into the 4 seats on the bus, the four personalities that get involved in multifamily investing. It's imperative for you guys to develop a really, really solid business plan, and it's well beyond raising rents. It's got to do with all kinds of different factors for multifamily properties. It's got to do with everything from where you're going to put the dog park to where you're going to put the what personality style do the leasing agents have to have, to what are the hours of the leasing agents, to everything down to micro for those that are running your multifamily apartment building that are going to bring it to success. If you go into a multifamily apartment building and just expect to get behind the wheel and drive, or just kind of figure it out as you go, you may get yourself in trouble. So it's very important to have a solid business plan. And there's 1 seat on the bus that we'll talk about on the webinar whose job it is to develop that business plan. They're going to look at the financials for the market. They're going to look at all the different apartment complexes in the area and do a deep dive to find out what makes those other apartment complexes successful. They're going to do all that stuff, and then they're going to develop a business plan for the apartment complex that you're buying. It could be you. Maybe you're the person that's going to do this, but there's 3 other activities that are involved in multifamily investing that need to get filled as well, perhaps by you also, but perhaps by a small team that you put together, which I'll teach you how to form. Okay? Few comments here. Duplex or fourplex springboard into multifamily. Not bad, Jerry, if you live in it. Jerry's asking, would be a duplex or a fourplex be a good springboard into multifamily? I think so, but I would look to live in 1 unit if you could. Josh, what do you think about funding with other people's money? I have very little knowledge, but I want to go in it with. But I know people who want to go in it with me. Well, you give me an opportunity to mention something, Josh. Wasn't going to bring it up, but I wrote a book on the topic. Raising Private Capital. I wrote that for BiggerPockets. That is a BiggerPockets book you guys can pick up at the BiggerPockets store. And I'll give it to you right now. They're only going to keep it around for another couple weeks. I got a coupon code for you, Josh. And that is Live Private Money. LIVE Private Money. Live Private Money. To go, and I'll even zoom in on it right there. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Coupon code. Use the coupon code Live Private Money if you get 20% off of my book. Okay, at the BiggerPockets store. Go to biggerpockets.com/store, and you can pick up my book for 20% off using the coupon code Live Private Money. That, my friend Josh, is how you use. And you can, yes, you can do it for 32 units. Yes, the book's called Raising Private Capital. But go pick up a copy of the book. Hey, how do you find large apartment complexes to buy? You know what, adult, I would check. I mean, you could try LoopNet, but you got to just network with brokers. LoopNet is a good place to start to meet brokers. Some people think that that LoopNet's where deals go to die. There's really not very good deals on LoopNet a lot of the time. Sometimes there is. I've bought deals off of LoopNet before. But LoopNet is a good place to go to meet brokers that have deals. And maybe the deals they have might be so good they don't even live on the internet for too long. But it's a good place to go. Hey guys. I got like a hey Mats. Hey everybody. LoopNet apartment build blogs for sale. Yep. Do you have any property? No, I don't do Miami. We're in Kentucky and North Carolina and Pennsylvania and New Jersey are our markets. Tyler, 17 years old, man. I love that about you. Can't wait to get started investing in real estate. Plan investing in anything else. Cool. There you go, Tyler. Bring it on, man. Get in early. I wish I got in that early. Cool. Lots and lots of questions. Let's see how we're doing on likes. Let's see. Got lots of people liking, lots of people on here, okay. And well, we got lots of Facebook. Facebook is keeping up. Yeah, we got pretty much an even tie here between, dude, I'm buying it right now. You're the best. You're welcome. Thanks, Josh. You're the best, buddy. Oh, and Facebook just pulled way ahead. I just mentioned likes on Facebook, and all these people just went and liked it. So, so sorry, YouTube. But Facebook is now smoking you guys on likes. If you guys are watching on YouTube right now, you need to take a minute and like this video because you're just getting embarrassed by the people watching on Facebook. So cool. That's what I got, guys. I'll do a few more questions. Give me a few. Is this tips or a competition? It's tips, Donnie. It's okay. I like to have fun with you guys. It's tips though. Do you like Philadelphia? It seems tough. Yeah, John, you know what? I've done a lot of work in Philadelphia. I love it. I don't like it. I love that market. But the problem with Philadelphia is it's extremely competitive. A lot of New York money's coming down into Philly right now. And there's a lot of people that are professionally investing in Philadelphia full time. And so I would just be careful in Philadelphia with regards to pricing and just make sure the deal makes sense, vet it out, add up the numbers on it and everything like that. There's still money to be made in Philly, and I think that Philly still has more room to grow, but it can be overpriced in a lot of neighborhoods in Philadelphia. So I think yes, but you gotta go deal by deal. Oh, the name of the book, Alicia, is Raising Private Capital. This is the book right here. It's sitting right behind me. Raising Private Capital is the name of the book, and the coupon code is Live Private Money, LIVE Private Money. It's too hard to say the best market to buy in right now, Doral, and I think that there's a lot of markets. Actually, if you guys want to go to my webinar, I hate to keep mentioning it, but that's why I'm here, is because I want more people to go to my free webinar tonight by going to biggerpockets.com/webinars. On that webinar, we'll talk about vetting markets. Let's see. Let's jump back to Facebook for any more questions. Anybody else on Facebook have any questions? Cool. That's it. That's it there. Got those answered. A mono, a unit is one. It's like one residential apartment. That's a unit. People tend to talk slang or use like real estate shorthand. So people talk like, oh, I got a 100-unit apartment building or whatever. All they mean is that that unit number is the amount of residential dwellings are in that structure. So it could be a 32 unit building. That means there's 32 dwellings in the property. So crypto, we be talking about how to get the city on board and how to coordinate with not-for-profits to assist in the deal. That's super micro. I mean, I can talk about that right now. That is a more of an affordable housing play, crypto, where if you're going to do a market rate deal, meaning like you're going to charge whatever you want to charge on your units, you're likely not going to get a not-for-profit or the city involved financially in your deal. But if you're going to do a deal that's got some subsidy associated with it or some affordable housing component, then the city may likely throw some money at your deal, and not-for-profits that are special, that are helping those with financial needs or with special needs, may get involved. You can, if you're willing to open up your apartment building to the underserved, be they financially underserved or the physically underserved, meaning those with physical special needs, you can be, there are incentives out there to developers and apartment owners to work with those people. So I think that crypto, as long as your business plan includes, working with the financially underserved or the physically underserved or some other market that needs assistance, like veterans or something like that, then you can do very well with assistance in that. Tyler, main tips for starting out, since you know how young I. Well, you told me how young you are, Tyler, so I mentioned it. So I had to mention it. Okay, here's what I would do, Tyler. If you're 17, I would consider, first of all, finish high school. Finish high school, no matter what. I know you want to go into business, but finish high school. Do it. You need to. You'll always have that degree to fall back on. And I would consider going to like a 1 to 2 year community college and getting a bachelor's associates in business. Take some accounting classes, some just general business classes. Take some business courses. Take maybe construction management classes, maybe some architecture classes. Those tools will carry through into your real estate career. Some architecture lessons, some construction management lessons, along with some financial management lessons. If I took those three things and meshed them together, that would be like a degree in real estate investing. You probably get it done in 2 years. So that would be my advice to you, Tyler. And then maybe consider, on top of all that, interning for either a real estate investment company or a real estate brokerage over the summers and doing some exposure to the real estate business. I think with that education and with some internship, you would be unstoppable, Tyler. So there you go. That's what I think you should do. Cool. And my man Zachary from BP. What up, Zachary? Much love. Just put up that link. So if you guys are watching on YouTube or on Facebook, you should now be able to jump up and grab that link and register for my webinar tonight. So thank you, Donnie. I don't believe that Tyler should just go and just jump in and invest and invest full time. And it's not because of your age, Tyler. It's because you are at an opportunity point where you can go and collect some really great education that would benefit you for real estate investing. So I'm not saying it because you're only 17. I'm just saying it because you're at a point where you could go and get really well educated and then be a juggernaut by the time that you graduate from that stuff. Cool. You're welcome, Tyler. Hope you do it. Cool. A few more questions and then I gotta jump. Is real estate investing in HCall, I guess it's in California, dead for us mortals? I'm thinking Southern California. You're funny. I don't know the California market very well. I would just network with other people out there and ask them where they're finding deals. Zach, any tips for BRRRR, house hacking, small multi, and ways to get started? I mean, I would look on the auction sites, but make sure you know construction really well, Zach. Like, find a small multi on the auction sites, as long as you've got a construction background. If you don't, find yourself like 3 great contractors that can give you bids for renovation work, because that's what's going to be your deciding factor, is how much it's going to cost to renovate. And also, if you're looking for funding, I'm just going to mention it, my book, Raising Private Capital, is there. You guys can read. That'll show you how to find the money for your deals out of your own network. Are you familiar with the Colorado market at all? Alicia, no, I've only been there once. I actually visited the BiggerPockets headquarters which is out by you in Colorado, in Denver. A beautiful area out there. I just went to the real estate market. There are definitely real estate oriented meetups you can go to, and there's obviously the real estate forums on BiggerPockets. So with regards to specific cities, I'm not like a guru when it comes to cities all across the U.S. I only know a few. I know the ones that I invest in, and I know them really, really well. And so if you're looking for data on a specific market, I'm probably not going to be able to tell you much about your market, but if you go on BiggerPockets on the forums that are dedicated to each city, you're going to get in touch with super experts for each of those cities in the U.S. So that's what I would consider you do, Alicia. David, 23 years old here, by my first deal, looking for 3 months with no luck at all. Keep looking, David. Took me like a year to find my first deal, so don't give up. You should visit more. You're funny, Alicia. Yes, and I'm only an hour away. Just curious. That's cool. Any book you recommend on real estate basics? There's a ton on BP. I mean, the BiggerPockets. I mean, again, it's not just because I'm working with BiggerPockets in my business. I think BiggerPockets, it produces phenomenal books. So I would check out all the BP books, and they're super well priced too. I mean, they're affordable and they're great. Southeast Pennsylvania you would like for buy and hold. I mean, I live in Bucks County, Clark, so I would say Philadelphia is a great place for buy and hold. I mean, it's a good. I like urban workforce housing. That's what I like to invest in. So cool. Listen, guys, I'm gonna jump because I gotta get ready for my next thing. I want you guys to all give me a thumbs up or give me love on whatever social media platform you're on right now, and make sure you take your time to go out and sign up for tonight's webinar, biggerpockets.com/webinars, because I want to teach you guys more, but I got to go now. But I want to keep this conversation going on tonight's webinar, which is a free webinar. So go check that out. Please register. You got even if you can't be there, it's the webinar's tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Even if you can't be there tonight at 8 p.m., register because you get an email with the link, and you can watch it later. As long as you got to watch it before Wednesday at midnight to watch the webinar recording, okay? And it's there for you guys. I want you guys to get it. I want to show you guys how to do more multifamily deals so you guys can build and grow your business like this. I want to teach you, so be there. I'm going to be talking about lots of great stuff, but here's a few more just hooks, things we're going to talk about tonight. I'm going to talk about the 4 seats on the multifamily bus that are available. I submit to you that everyone could be great at multifamily investing because I think that the 4 seats on the bus all pertain to 4 different skill sets. Whatever your skill set is, one of these seats pertain to you. There's 4 of them, okay? So consider that. 4 seats on the multifamily bus that you guys can sit on. I'm going to teach you guys the three critical criterias for looking at multifamily deals. Look for that too. That's going to be on tonight's webinar. And then we're going to analyze a real deal together. So all 3 of those things are available for all you guys on tonight's webinar by going to biggerpockets.com/webinars, and it'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern. So be there. Thank you guys. I appreciate all you guys. Love you. Mwah. See you tonight on tonight's webinar. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a good night.